Hi guys, Joseph here, and today I like to talk to you about really stepping up despite perceived failures. Now, I like to talk about my own life sometimes, and just in the recent past week, I have experienced one of those things where I was really hoping something would happen. It really defines my future to a certain point when it comes to my business, these videos, these audios I produce, my events, my seminars, and everything was pinned on this one pinnacle moment, and it didn't work for me. It failed. The thing I wanted just simply disappeared. It was one of those things where my heart stopped. Well, it didn't stop, it started again if it did. My heart dropped, and I thought, oh my God, what's going to happen here? I mean, what do I do next? And for that brief amount of time, I was very, very low because I just really wanted this outcome. I've invested and I worked on this thing for so long, and suddenly it felt like all of that was just disappeared in a blink of an eye. And that's what I really want to talk about today. Because in those moments, we feel like, well, why did I do all that? Why don't I just give up now? Why don't I just forget about it? Why don't I just stop trying anymore because it's just not going to work? Things aren't working with me, or blame the universe, God, or whatever you believe in ultimately, even in yourself, berate yourself as to why it didn't happen. Whatever it is, we can get stuck in that scarcity, that doubt, that depression, that failure, that giving up, that not good enough, not worthy to go for that goal. It happens. It happens to the best of us. At the end of the day, we have two options. Yes, we can give in. Yes, we can just say, that's it, I'm going to not go for that dream anymore. I'm not going to go for that goal because all the doors have stopped. But I really believe that, personally, I think we're better than that. I think you are better than that. I think within you, you have all the learnings, all the resources, and all the capabilities and possibilities to achieve your goals. I believe that. And I believe that because I believe that in myself. And I can give myself a hard time sometimes. And sometimes, I'm a real person. Things happen, life happens. But I'm going to refuse to allow other people, other situations, in the environment that I live in, to define what I do with my life. I'm going to refuse to allow any of that to dictate my happiness, my success, my goals, my dreams, my passions, my love, and all those things. So I want you to do the exact same. Because if I can do it, anyone can. Because I really think that is the case, because at school I dropped out, I had all these issues at a young age, and I overcame them. I learned from them, I grew from them, and I built up a business which is actually helping over 200,000 or about 250,000 people every month for free. Now, if I can do that, and if I can get over this one and think, actually, there's more to life than this one thing, or in this situation personally for me, that so what? I'm going to learn from this and come back stronger and still get that goal. That is my belief system right here, right now. I believe I'm good enough and worthy to achieve that thing. And I want you to begin to have that mindset as well, to put your outcome or your focus not on what didn't happen. I want you to put your focus on what can happen. Don't focus on why it happened, because that gives us all the reasons as to why we are like we are and why that happened. Instead, think of, how can I get over this? What do I need to do which will allow me to step up and take action on this? What else is there that I can do? What else can I learn from? Who else can I ask? What else can I do that will give me whatever I want when it comes to this situation? So I ask you to go on the inside, because in these moments, which we are very low, which seems like everything is against us, in these very moments, it shows us what we're made of. It allows us to dig deep and pull out all those resources to make things happen. So when we go through situations like this, or if we go through breakdowns, or if the situation breaks down, it's time for your breakthrough. It's where we stand up, it's where we step up, and we go, I'm more than this, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to overcome it. I'm going to go that extra mile. I'm going to invest that extra money or that extra time in myself to get to where I need to be. So in those moments, allow it to motivate you. Yeah, embrace sometimes that down feeling, because we are human. We go through that stuff, and it's something that we shouldn't just like think, oh, I'm all happy, because it's like having like a wall which kind of gets all damp, and then we just try to paint over it, and at the end of the day, behind the wall is still damp and it's still damaged. So we don't want to just kind of keep on pasting over positivity, having all these mantras, because we know on the inside, on the inside of us, we're like, actually, I don't feel good. So embrace that feeling for that moment, whether it be 5 minutes or 10 minutes, if it means that you've got to cry for a while, if it means you need to kind of go for a run or do some exercise to work it out physically, do that. It's a part of the human experience that we're going through. But what I'm also saying is, once we kind of experience that, get it out of our system, it's up to us to show the world of how great we are. That there's always an opportunity, there's always something for us to learn from. And I do believe in things like synchronicity. I do believe that if it didn't happen for me right now, it just means there's something else better in store for me. So it's, I wanted this or something better. I'm expecting something better now. That is my mindset. I'm going for it, and I'm going to make things happen. And I just ask you to do the same. It's hard, trust me. But just because it's hard, it means it's still possible. And just because it's hard, it doesn't mean we should give up. It's a challenge. See it as something that this is going to be something which makes you, that you can look back on one day and go, hey, I went through this and I overcame it. I broke through those doors which kept on shutting on me. I climbed that mountain. I stepped up, I took those steps, and I did whatever it took to make that change, or to go for that goal, or to overcome that hurdle. So always know that you're worthy. Go for it, do whatever it takes, because you are worthy. I believe in you. I know that you can do anything that you desire. So let's go for this. Have the most wonderful day, and just kind of reflect on that. And I look forward to speaking to you soon. Many thanks, and goodbye.